Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're all having a great and wonderful day. Well, what we have here is another lunatic well, I would say commentator as well, that threatened Scott Jennings, a conservative CNN commentator that is on that show, and he threatens to end his life. So I don't know about you, but it seems to me that these liberals have gotten way too complacent of threatening people they just don't like, which seems to be an ongoing thing with these monsters. And it needs to stop. This neat guy needs to be put in jail and dealt with swiftly because there's no other reason why to keep this guy not behind bars. So we have this here. Scott Jennings forwards Keith Olbermann's threat to the FBI after former MSNBC host warns he's next. The CNN senior political contributor Scott Jennings brought one of Keith Olbermann's social media posts to the attention of the FBI on Monday after Olbermann warned him, "You're next, mother effer," and in since deleted thread. "You're next, a mother effer, but keep mugging to the camera," wrote Olbermann. According to town hall columnist Dustin Grage, who captured a screenshot of the since deleted post. While the manager appeared to be a threat to take Jennings off of television, with another post reading, "Now we get the fastest off of real TV. That means your career is next." Jennings and many other social media users interpreted the comments as a violent threat, mere weeks after the assassination of conservative activist Charlie Kirk. So, again, what we have here is another bloody lunatic calling for the death of a conservative. Because, of course, why were you surprised by this? And this is something that Scott Jennings had to say about this.
Salem Radio Network, marking myself safe from that nut, Keith Olbermann, who you might have read, threatened yours truly on the internet yesterday. Everybody seems to have taken notice of this. The poster boy for left-wing outrage, the poster boy for complete broken brain progressivism, threatening me, of all people.
Yeah, so Scott Jennings is the only savior bastion of what we would call CNN, trying to keep them afloat, because without them, I'm pretty sure their ratings would implode into nothingness. And again, we have this here where we have this guy just pretty much saying the unreprehensible type of stuff. And here's the actual look of here, right? This is the one where he said to where, "You're next, mother effer, but keep mugging to the camera." And then this is the one that he has here to where he has pretty much just gone out and said rewritten it, right? So obviously, this guy, you could maybe even say, okay, well, maybe he didn't actually do that, JMReports. Maybe he didn't mean it. I'm like, well, here's the thing. He immediately deleted the comment because he realized how bad it meant. And let's just say, if anything happens to Scott Jennings, this guy needs to be also, not only does he have to be he needs to be jailed in the first place, but he also just needs to be, if everything happens to Scott Jennings, or if something attempts out his life, he also needs to be arrested for incitement to murder, because that is what he's been doing here. These people are unhinged. These people are not well, and it further shows on how many of these people are trying to go after the Republican base or the conservative base or what have you. Because anything that they do or that conservatives do, it's wrong. It's not correct. It's quite insane. So it's something that Scott Jennings has done, and that deserves to be called into the FBI. And I'm not quite sure what we're doing here, right? Like, why? It's like they're telling us to calm down, to put down the temperature, and the only thing that they have done so far has not calmed down the temperature. If anything, they're escalating it. They're actually escalating more of this insanity here. That's what they're doing. And I don't know about you, but that's insane. Because here's the thing. If we didn't put down the temperature, these people would still be advocating for our death. They would still be advocating for people. Again, I don't even try to align with Republican, conservative, or left or right. I try to stay in the middle as possible. I don't like Republicans in general. I don't think they're the greatest bunch that we have. I mean, I can only say that I am a Trump supporter only just because the other options are absolutely awful. I do not like what Rand Paul has been saying as of recent. I have other things that I liked him about, but currently, right now, I am not liking what he's saying. So I have issues with that. I have problems with Pam Bondi actively coming for freedom of speech, which is a huge issue. I don't like her. I would rather have her be replaced with somebody else. So again, these things need to be addressed here. I have problems with both sides, but these people are showing that I can't align with them because they're advocating for violence. They're advocating for the death of other people. And how can we live here in a society where these people keep on doing this? It's insane. And again, this guy needs to be arrested. He needs to be put in jail for at least a couple of years. That way he can cool down. And are like, well, JMReports, that's insane. A couple of years is insane for that. No, it's not. Because people need to be heavily punished for things that they're doing. You cannot incite violence like this. They need to be held in jail for a couple of years to rethink about it. Maybe they'll have a little fun time with Tyrone in the shower, and maybe they'll have a little bit of fun time with that. But you let them understand that their insanity needs to stop. Like, it needs to stop. You can't just go out and threaten people. What are we doing here? And the far left just seems it's completely complacent of doing that. And repercussion needs to happen. So FBI, please go after this guy, arrest him, because it's what needs to happen. All right, guys, that's it for the video. Like, subscribe, share. As always, take care, my friends. So, guys, I made an oopsie. I did say what Keith Olbermann said, but I did not say what he really did say his repost. So again, he has said, "We won, you stupid pieces of shit. Last vote to fascism was last week. Now we get the fascists off radio TV. That means your career is next. Jennings, send a tape to Real America's Voice. Keep mugging to camera, amateur." So that's what he actually said. After he posted, your next mother effer and keep mugging to the camera. So yeah, I mean, it's not much better at all, but it is a slight bit different. But you can also see in the picture below, if you were watching it, that that's what he said. But either way, that's it for the video, guys. Like, subscribe, share. As always, take care, my friends.